Subaru people are very quirky. They typically love the brand, and we have a Subaru dealership because we love the brand too. We love all the things the Subarus can do. So our customers naturally engage with us because they just love their car. I think in order to make a customer happy, it really starts with hiring the right people. Kind of our expectation that when I come in the morning, I say hi to everybody, and I expect them to say hi back, and it's the same thing when a customer's walking around the showroom. I suppose when you give people appreciation, they will also give others appreciation too. We started out as Subaru of Wilton, which was in Wilton, Connecticut. We ended up moving to Norwalk and renamed ourselves Georgetown. Eventually, we moved it to Norwalk.
The first thing that brought me to Garavel was actually before they were Garavel. My mom bought a car there. We got her to buy her first Subaru, and then we just sort of followed them around when they went from building to building. So they went to Tyndall, and then they came up to this fabulous new place, and we followed them here.
After a few years, I entered the business, and I think he had this long discussion with himself that said, we finally want to name it Garavel because we're proud of what we do. We put our name behind it because we care about the impact that we have, and we care about people knowing that we will stand behind it.
We wanted people to know that this was Garavel, the Garavels were involved, the Garavels were here to meet you, and we would stand behind our dealership and any of the products we sell.
I've been a Subaru driver for over several decades. I come to Garavel Subaru because I trust them implicitly, because the quality of service and the quality of customer support is just outstanding, and it just makes me feel great to be here.
Well, I sell Subarus because I believe in the product. I've owned 3 of them. But beyond that, I love working here at Garavel Subaru. There's no reason for me to go sell something else. I think the teamwork at this dealership really goes a long way to make sure our customers have a great experience. Subaru is a great product. Garavel Subaru is a great organization. So I'm very happy here.
I help a customer by listening to their wants and needs. So listening to what their key points are, whether it's safety, what features they're looking for, help narrow down what vehicle we should be looking at. I don't try to oversell them. I treat them like they're part of my family or a friend. So instead of selling them a car, I'm helping them find the car that fits them.
Reading about what they stand for, the customer loyalty, the no landfill, the pet-friendly, community events. Told my wife, I said, I'm going to go work for Subaru.
So I always point out that one of the things that makes us stand out, every month we have a different charity or organization that we give back to, and a lot of people can appreciate that. Most people like to know that their money isn't just stopping at buying a car, it's going beyond that, it's helping a local organization.
This was definitely ingrained in my father, this public service aspect from a very young age, and I think that has completely manifested itself in all of our business dealings. But I think we care a lot more about having an impact than we care about how many cars we're going to sell or how much money we're going to make. And that really started with him. Our community partner program, which was originally begun as our Charity of the Month program, is because we wanted to have a larger impact on these actual organizations.
The community partners that we support are ones that are very meaningful to us, whether or not it's the environment, whether or not it's pets, whether or not it's healthcare or education. We try to find charities that are in our local community that bring good feeling not only to our dealership, to our employees, but also to the people who are receiving the support. And raising that awareness really helps to not only support the charity, but to support the people who are our customers and our employees.
This is Bonnie Garavel. She is an 8-year-old Chihuahua mix. I rescued Bonnie in 2015. All of our best charity relationships start with a really engaging person running the charity, and that is Dory.
Tails was founded in 2001. We were in the shelter system ourselves. We were a bunch of volunteers who recognized a need that existed for stopping the flow of animals into the shelter system. The mission of Tails is to spay and neuter. It's just that simple.
Dory had found out about us because she used to run by the dealership all of the time, and she came in one day saying, maybe I should ask these people if they'd like to support us.
The vehicles that we've been able to provide for them have given them the ability to rescue and capture many more cats and dogs and other animals so they can be spayed or neutered at no charge, because it helps offset a lot of the cost of having veterinarians and animal hospitals do that or provide that service.
People don't realize a small grassroots organization that has a small idea, give them the tools, allow us the opportunity to go down this path, they trusted us. And that trust, I hope we're paying back as much as we can.
Well, we're definitely known for being pet friendly around here. We encourage that you bring your pets in for service while you wait.
We sponsor the Westport Dog Festival, and they have a lot of dogs there who walk around with little hoods on that say, adopt me, adopt me. There's tons of dogs there that need adoption. And I'm very passionate about rescue dogs and helping them. And I love that Jeremy and Garavel Subaru are as passionate about helping animals as I am.
So there's no shortage of good charities that are out there that are deserving of us supporting them. But what we try to do is we try to support charities that our people suggest to us and charities that we feel like it's going to have the greatest impact on. So the charity that we've selected for the last, I think 11 years now has been Mikey's Way, which is based in Fairfield, Connecticut.
Mikey's Way mission is to help children get through the long hours of treatment that are associated with chemotherapy. And the way we do it is through the use of electronics. So we supply brand new laptops, tablets, handheld video games, things that will occupy the children's minds for not just hours, but days and weeks that come after. It was started by my son, Michael, who at the age of 15 was diagnosed with a rare and unfortunately fatal cancer. He used his wish from Make-A-Wish to start his own charity.
Back in 2004, when I was in high school, we were part of a club, and the club was wanted to put together a battle of bands. We got a bunch of supporters together, we got a bunch of other organizations together, and we assembled this and did this really fun contest. And at the end of it, we had made some money, and we tried to determine who do we want to give our money to. We knowed somebody in our class, Michael Friedman, had started a charity where he was trying to help kids who were going through terminal treatments to cope with the psychological effects of their terminal treatments. And we thought it was a really great cause because it was something he went through and it hit home for him and it hit home for us too.
When Jeremy came here to work with his dad, one of the first things I think he did was to bring to the attention of Paul Garavel, Mikey's Way. From the moment I met with him, he understood what we were doing, what we were trying to do, and he really latched onto it. He really felt a connection with it.
Well, I think Mikey's Way was one of those charities that really hit home for us. There was a strong impact of cancer in someone that was close not only to us but to the community. His father gave up his job to help bring Mikey's Way into existence and has been able to maintain that existence for a long time. We felt that whatever assistance we could provide to them would help them to continue the cause that Mikey brought forward.
Mikey's Way is great, and the fact that we're able to incorporate them into the Subaru's Love Promise program every year and educate our customers about the good work that Mikey's Way does is really great. And I know that Mikey's Way is a very personal charity for the Garavels, and the good work that they do it's really great that we get to be a part of it and help out.
Well, there was a period of time when we first were introduced to filling in the blanks, we found that one of the greatest needs or one of the saddest situations that exists today is childhood hunger. And when we found what filling in the blanks did in delivering meals and being able to provide food for needy students on the weekends, we ran into a situation when the pandemic came about and they were having difficulty delivering their meals.
So we got involved with Garavel Subaru during COVID when we were in need of drivers to help deliver the weekend meal bags to the kids. So Paul Garavel specifically reached out to us and had some of his employees deliver the bags directly to either the kids' homes or to the schools.
They had some drivers who just couldn't do it during the pandemic. They felt a need to still continue with their cause. They reached out to us, and we were able to provide them some drivers during that terrible time, which was able to deliver the meals and get them to the students who were in need. So the charity did not skip a beat, and we were very happy to be a part of that.
Garavel's involvement with Filling in the Blanks is amazing. They've even helped us when we got a truck, like registering our truck, which I don't know if you've ever been in the DMV, it can be very stressful. And Paul took care of it.
Being the charity of choice has allowed us to purchase thousands of meals for our local kids, so the financial commitment has made a huge impact on us.
When a customer drives out of here, we want them to feel like they bought a car from someplace or they serviced a car someplace that they were really comfortable. For the most part, we want the dealership to fade into the background. We want it to be about their experience with their Subaru, with the pre-owned car that they bought. We want it to be a smooth experience. We don't want any hiccups along the way, and when people inevitably do experience those, we want them to be as smooth and easy for them to handle as possible.
I choose to sell Subarus because I believe in the brand. I drive a Subaru myself, mostly because of the reliability, the safety, and just the drive. You know, it's a great car, reliable. So it's not hard to sell something that I myself would buy and adore.
I think Garavel Subaru offers a very personal approach. They've been in the community for a long time. Paul and Jeremy are from the community. Paul and Jeremy know all of their employees and their families very intimately. They know their customers and they know their community. And I think that that's what our customers appreciate.
Our most recent experience here was my wife's car. We both have 2023 Crosstreks. We have never really considered going anywhere else. Like I said before, we love the service here. We love the people here. We don't feel like, you know, the sales experience is phenomenal. It's not, you don't feel awkward. You don't feel like you're being taken advantage of or anything. And so why would we really look anywhere else? They always take good care of us.
Oh, service is a treat. Those guys are just great. I'm not just someone walking in to get a car serviced. I'm an individual whom they know and recognize and make sure that whatever I need is going to get taken care of.
What length will we go to make sure that a customer is happy? Pretty great length. It's our biggest concern that a customer remains loyal. And in order to get their loyalty, we need to be loyal to them too. And that's everything from making sure we're orienting them to their new vehicle correctly, to making sure that they have a smooth process when they have a flat tire, which inevitably is going to happen to somebody. We really want them to feel comfortable. That's what we're going for.
When I first met Skip, we started chatting about what he does for work. He mentioned that he was a teacher for special needs and an author on the side, which piqued my interest because I have a daughter. Skip was nice enough to actually talk about his book, and we started chatting, and we very, very quickly became friends.
Yeah. When you close the door here and you're driving away, in a lot of dealerships that would be the end of the story, and you wouldn't care or make contact until you needed something. You know, and that's not the case here. And we've been to a lot of other dealerships prior to Subaru with other cars and have never had that experience before, and that's why we keep coming back here.
They're just wonderful people. I can't say enough things. We would not be here today if they weren't for them.
We'd say thank you for being a great community partner. I mean, their employees have helped us, they've helped us.
Paul and Jeremy treat the kids that we're serving as if they were their own kids, making sure that they don't have to go to bed hungry. And as parents, you know, that's the most important thing to us, to make sure these kids are fed, and they embody that same feeling as well.
Words can never express the gratitude that myself, Kathy, and the other volunteers at Mikey's Way have. We span the entire country. We would not be if it was not for Garavel. There's no way we could have accomplished that.